present Virginia Association of Counties 2011 GoGreen Awards, recognizing counties that achieved certification under the GoGreen initiative that was started in 2008 by the Virginia Municipal League. At the root of the initiative is a friendly competition called Green Government Challenge. Local governments submit a scorecard that is designed to encourage implementation of practical actions that make more efficient use of energy and reduce carbon emissions. At this time, I'd like to turn the program over to Larry Cummins, Direct Sales and Solutions Manager for Train. Mr. Cummins will say a few words regarding the program.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. We'd like to recognize Mosley Architects as well. They're a sponsor with Train for the Go Green, and they've been a great partner. We look forward to working with them in the future. I do want to recognize Jim Campbell and the staff at VACo for doing a great job with sponsoring this Go Green Challenge. Virginia Municipal League started it, VACo followed shortly thereafter. As a result of the leadership with VML and VACo, other associations are also doing Go Green. So most recently, Virginia School Board Association, all the public schools are doing this as well. Matter of fact, I'll be in Williamsburg tomorrow night doing the same thing, giving out awards at their conference. A colleague of mine was down at the VAIS annual conference, which is the Association of Independent Schools. They participate in Go Green, so they got their Go Green awards yesterday at their conference. And then working with Joe Cross and Brad Vassy with the Virginia Manufacturing Association. We worked with some of their members such as DuPont, Northrop Grumman, Smithfield Foods, Altria, and others to create a Go Green for them. They call theirs Sustaining Virginia. And so they just started theirs this past fall, so a year from now we'll be giving out awards to the VMA members. And I'm in the process right now working with the International Facility Managers Association, which is the association that represents all the commercial office space in Virginia. So all the big tall buildings and commercial office space we see every day in our city, they'll be participating. And then lastly, I'm working with the Virginia Society of Healthcare Engineers, so all of the healthcare organizations in the Commonwealth will be doing this as well. So without the leadership of VML and VACo, some of these other organizations may not have done it. So it's spreading across the Commonwealth, and it's very exciting to see. I just want to say one thing before we hand out the awards, and that is, from a layman's perspective, it may be perceived to be kind of a whitewash exercise or environmental exercise, and really it's anything but that. When you look at the criteria that the governments actually have to participate in, it's far from that. For example, the main criteria that's involved in the Go Green is energy efficiency, green construction or new construction, waste management, vehicles, land use and transportation, water and air quality, employee engagement, community participation, getting the schools involved, as well as innovation. So it's a very difficult process, and so I do congratulate the counties that are doing it and their leadership. And right now I think it's a good time to award some winners.
Very good. Thank you, Larry. I'm going to now ask each of the winners to come forward, and as your county is called, he will present the award, and there'll be a photograph with Larry. Albemarle County. Next is Arlington County, and after Arlington will be Chesterfield County. Arlington, okay. Chesterfield, following Chesterfield will be Clark.
Congratulations.
Clark. And following Clark is Culpeper County. Following Culpeper is Frederick County. Frederick County, and now Hanover, and then VACo. And the last one is Roanoke after VACo. If your county didn't receive a certification, we'd like to register for 2012. Our goal is to have every county in Virginia certified as Go Green, and I think that's a great milestone for us. We hope to see you again next year at the conference, where we'll have more of those certificates. At this time, I think I'll turn this back over to the president.
Thank you.